Hey you guys, it's your girl Glam GI, and I'm here to give you a quick tutorial on what to wear while in the military for makeup. It's going to be pretty quick, not too long, because I know in the military you can't have excessive makeup, got to be certain colors, got to complement your skin tone, so we're pretty much going to keep it quick, especially for the working mothers, do military, stuff like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is my face is clean, I have no makeup on. You can see all my blemishes, all my dark spots. I was in the military for 13.5 years in the Marine Corps, so I kind of know we like the service that have all the 1,000,001 rules for everything, and one of our rules is your makeup has to complement your skin tone, meaning it can't be excessive in color and stuff like that. Like you can't wear blue eyeshadow and like pink lipstick. That's a no-go, just because it just doesn't look good and it makes you stand out. You kind of stand out like a sore thumb. So you gotta keep it professional and classy. So face is clean. Make sure you have your face clean, of course. You definitely want to oil your face. So one of the things you want to do is you want to oil your face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on Clinique. And this is the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Clinique. I don't know if you can see that. And I kind of ran out, but I have a bigger one in the bathroom because that's where most women keep our makeup. If you don't have that, you can use the Shea Moisture. And if you don't have that, guess what? You could just use whatever lotion you want. It's whatever, it's your world. First I'm gonna put some Carmex on my lips because you want to make sure your lips is moisturized for your lipstick. You don't want to be putting on lipstick with crusty lips. That's a no-go. So I like Carmex medicated. I have to. So I'm gonna put on my lotion, and just a small amount or whatever you want, but since I feel like I'm gonna have on makeup, I don't want to have my face look too heavy or oily because I have oily skin as it is, so I kind of want to frame away from that. Kind of want to set in a little bit, but you know what, we don't have time for that. If you don't have time for that, guess what, you don't have to do that. Next you want to put on your primers. The primers that I'm going to use is the Tart Clean Slate Poreless, and this is a 12-hour perfecting primer, so it lasts for 12 hours. I've never used it longer than 12 hours, so I couldn't tell you what it would do after 12 hours. I don't know who wears makeup longer than 12 hours. I have no idea what you're doing. But somebody could try it out and let me know in the comments. Also, I'm going to use the Clean Slate Flawless. And this is more like a brightening primer. So it kind of brightens up whatever area that you want to do. If you want to do under the eyes, you got to do it around my face where my darker areas are. Like when I wore my cover in the military. So I kind of had that light effect over here and it was dark over here. It's weird, I know. I'm gonna put it on with my hand. You can use a foundation brush if you want. You don't have to. This is my foundation brush. If you have a foundation brush, guess what, you can use that. If you don't want to, you can use your hands, but if you're in a rush, use what you got. And you just want to put the poreless primer where you have excessive pores at, which is for me in my nose area, my T-zone, my forehead, right here where I have the laugh line. See that? It's crazy, right? Laugh lines. I mean, I'm laughing too much. I have big pores over here. So I kind of want to hide that, and the poreless, what it is a silicone base, so it kind of smooths out that area and it blends in with your skin. That's the purpose of it. If you buy it and you feel like it doesn't do that, then guess what, then you can use another one. I think there's another one I had, it was called Becca, and you can get that at Sephora. I didn't care for Becca too much because it was really thick. It really clogged my pores and I felt like I was in a sauna wearing it. But that's just me. I have sensitive skin, so a lot of things don't really work for me. I like to stick to what I like. The other primer I'm going to use is I'm going to go around the area. And this is more of like a cream white. And I'm just going to go under my eyes. If you don't have an eyeshadow primer, which I do, but I'm not going to use it because I'm in a rush. Remember, we're going to work. You can use the Urban Decay primer, and I got this for free at Ulta, and it's pretty good. I also have the MAC primer, so I usually use MAC with MAC because in order to get the good MAC look, for some reason, it's better to use it when you're using all MAC brands. That's just me. So I'm just going to go around the area. I went around the eyes. I'm going to put primer on my eyes. Remember, you want to put primer on your eyes. It doesn't have to be eyeshadow primer. You can put whatever you want. It's your world, girl. So, yeah. So usually I let this sit in for like 5 minutes. Probably put on some Pandora. Do the cha-cha-cha with my baby. But we're going to work. He's sleeping and we got to go to work, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is put my foundation on. So the foundation I'm going to use today is the Buxom. And it's in Caramel Kisses. And this is a light to medium coverage. And it has SPF 30 in it. So guess what? You don't have to worry about getting burnt by the sun. It protects you. And I believe this lasts for 12 hours as well. But this is a light to medium coverage. So if you feel like you don't want to have the full cakey face on, but you do want to have a little bit of coverage, then guess what? This one is good for you because it's light to medium coverage. But if you feel like, you know what, I have a little more to hide because puberty just wasn't that good to me, so you can use the Clinique CC cream, and I love this one as well. Like in the summertime, in the springtime, I have been putting this on a lot because I don't really like to cake my face up if I'm not really going nowhere. So I wear this one to have that beat face look at the same time. So, and this has SPF 30 in it as well. So this one is really good, and this is the Moisture Surge. So it gives you that hydrating, dewy look without looking extra oily and greasy. So I love this one. But let's say, guess what? You need extra full coverage. These little CC creams just not doing it for you. You can use the Kat Von D Locket, and that is full coverage, like 24 hours. Like you're gonna look like a porcelain doll, girl. But I don't want to use that, and I don't suggest you use it just to go to work because it takes a while to put on. You actually have to like do a lot for it. So today what I'm going to use is I'm going to use the Buxom, and that's in Caramel Kisses. So if you feel like you're my complexion or darker, you know, try out Caramel Kisses. Go to Sephora, get the little light. They put it on your skin. What I would suggest with the light, you put it on your neck or your darkest area, and you want to go with that one. Do not get it on the lightest part of your area to try to blend it in, make your face look lighter. It's no point. You look crazy. Do not be looking cray-cray in these streets. I'm telling you, especially if you're a Marine. You are representing the most elite. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to yourself. So what I suggest is just do that. You never go wrong. Go with the darkest part of your skin and it all blends in. So just dab a little bit on the eyes, on the nose, on the forehead, mouth, chin, a little bit on the areas. And guess what? Remember I told you can always add. So we're going to go with that first. I'm going to get my beauty blender. I'm going to get the Max Fix Plus. You don't have to use Max Fix Plus. You can always use water or whatever finishing spray that you have. You can also go to Victoria's Secret because that's what I used when I was first starting out, is a cheaper version. But I moved on up to the east side, so I got a Max Fix Plus. So I'm just going to spray a little bit. And you're just going to dab that in. And pretty much what a BB and CC cream is, what I take of it, is just a tinted moisturizer, honestly. It's nothing special. I mean, it is. It's a lighter version, you know. And like I said, it's light to medium, so this is light. I'm dabbing some more for more coverage. That'd be medium. Put around my lips, you know, because some of us darker skinned women have the dark spots around the lips and the eye areas. I don't know why, but we do. So I'm going to do it also in my eyes because I'm going to have a light eyeshadow because we're just going to work. We don't need to be looking like we're going to the BET Awards, okay? So just keep it simple, keep it light. You're just going to work. You know, if you're single, you want to have them looking at you a second time. Like, who is that chick? She look hot. And if you're married, guess what? You still got to preserve your sexiness. Just because you're married don't mean you can't look good. I hate when people say, I'm married, I don't got to do that no more. Yeah, you do. So, that's what it is. Medium coverage. And you want to dab it into the hairlines. That way you don't look like you're wearing a match. See this right here? This comes from, I had on a quick weave. This is when keeping it real goes wrong. Look at this. So with that, I'm going to put a little bit more up there. And let it set for a hot minute. See? I tried to wear quick weave and it didn't work out for the kid. It just didn't work out. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is put on highlighter. Now, if you feel like, guess what, I'm okay with the way I look right now, I'm just going to put on some mascara and some lipstick, and I'm going, do you, boo. You can do whatever you want. It's your world. However, if you feel like you got an extra 15 minutes to do some highlighting, we're not going to do contouring today, but if you want to do highlighting, you know, just to show off that, guess what, don't get it twisted just because I'm a Marine, just because I'm a sailor, just because I'm a soldier. You know, I could still be pretty, and then we could go on a mud run later, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to put the highlighter, and all highlighter is concealer. Now, I like Clinique's, and this is the Line Smoothing Concealer. And I like it because it has this little tube right here. If you want to go all out and you a MAC girl, you can do, what is this? MAC Studio Finish Concealer. This is an NW30. And what the concealer and the highlighter is you want to do 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation. You do not want to go try to highlight with the same concealer that you use to cover up your blemishes, because that doesn't match. Like, it matches, but it matches too much. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to have it the same color, because you're just going to be adding on makeup on top of makeup on top of makeup, and there's not going to be no difference, and pretty soon it's going to start caking up. If you want to, in order to add certain things, you want it to be different. So with the highlighter, we call it highlighting. All it is concealer. And it's like 1 or 2 shades lighter than your actual foundation. Like I said, you don't have to do this. But if you want to, you can. And you want to do an upside down triangle under the eyes, go down the bridge of your nose. I do like a little small like area up here on my forehead because I have a big forehead. So guess what? I'm going to accentuate my forehead. So it's going to be out because I got it in a sock bun, tight, flyaway free. So if I'm going to have it in a sock bun and you're going to see my forehead, it's going to look good. Then I'm going to do my Cupid's bow. because I gotta accentuate the lips. I mean, it's there, you see it. Might as well make it look good, right? And all you do under the eyes is make an upside down triangle. You don't have to do the lips. That's just what I do. So, excuse me. I'm going to spray some more Fix Plus and dab in motions. So you're just going to blot, pat it in. You're not going to smear it or spread it like you would do foundation, because you want to set it in to the exact area that you put it in. Like so. Like that. So you could kind of see it, but it's not too dramatic because you're just going to work. And I'm all for the natural look. So plus I don't like to be looking extra different. Like, I want to be noticeable but gorgeous and noticeable. I don't want people to walk past me and not know who the crap I am. That's crazy. So there it is. So I have it all set in and we're good to go. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to curl my lashes. Usually I would do this first. Because sometimes I feel like when you put the eyelash curler on too tight to your face, you don't want to mess up your foundation. So if I do it first, then I'm good to go. Next, we're going to use setting powder. So the setting powder that I'm going to use is MAC's. This is MAC, and this is a Prep and Prime. This is the CC color correcting, and it's the yellow one. It's just like the banana, the Ben Nye powder. I don't have it. To me, there's like, you have to order it and it's just too much. There's like a million colors on the website and ain't nobody got no time for that. So I use MAC's. I can see it. I know what it is. I've tried it. It's good. So I use that the same way you would use the Ben Nye powder. And you just take a little bit, you dab it. And I'm using the e.l.f. blush brush, sorry. And I'm just dabbing it in there. And it kind of gives you more of a yellow tone, it's a little bit more. And you just put it on the places that you highlighted to kind of stand out a little bit more. Now, you don't have to do that. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to use the yellow powder. You can just go with the MAC Prep and Prime. And this is in transparent, and all transparent powders are going to be white. It's not going to be white on you. It's just, that's just the color. It's pretty much just going to be, it's going to blend in with your skin. So I'm going to do that to set in the rest of my face. And since we're going to work, I'm not going to do contouring. I think that's a little bit extra when you're going out with your boo and stuff. So I will save that for another video. But guess what? We don't have time because we got to get the kids up in like 5 minutes. And we ain't got no time for that. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my eyeshadow on. And the eyeshadows I'm going to use, we're not going to go with 3 different eyeshadows. We're not going to make it extra complicated because we got to go to work and we ain't got no time for that. So I'm going to use the Beauty Rush, and this is from Victoria's Secret. And the reason why I like it is because it has this little tube like this. It's pretty cute. So it's pretty easy to use. Also, I believe Clinique has one. It's the Chubby Stick brand, but I think it's like in a cream base. But if that's what you like, then go for it. It's a little bit bigger. In tube, it kind of looks like this, but this is their lipstick version. But I'm going to use this one because I like it. I like powders. So I'm just going to put a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. Just put it on your lids. If you want to go all dramatic, you can use a darker brown and put it in your crease, but we're going to work. And when I was with Marine, they didn't care about all that crap. You know, half of the reason why women wear makeup is for other women. Let's just keep it real. Men don't be noticing all of that. I'm going to blend it in, and I'm going to use the rounded crease brush. I like this brush for everything, honestly. And I'm just going to use that to blend it in. And that's with that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some mascara. Now, you can use 2 different kinds of, I have 2 different kinds of mascara. Actually, I have more than 2, but the ones that I really like that I just recently bought was the MAC Lashes Extension. And this is more, I wear this, actually this is the MAC's False Lashes Extreme Black. And I wear this mostly when I'm wearing falsies. But since we're just going to work, I'm just going to use the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. And it's the blue. Like I said, you can wear whatever kind you want to. It doesn't have to be MAC. I'm just getting into all these makeup brands, and I'm just trying out what everybody says is like the best kinds, and I'll just pick mine from there. But for now, I like MAC's because it does extend my lashes. But if you see, there is another one that's more of a drugstore brand, because I don't feel like going to the mall every time I want to buy some mascara. That's cray-cray to me. Even though it's 6 minutes away. But still, CVS is around the corner. So if you have a drugstore brand that you think is better than MAC's, let me know in the comments box, and I will definitely wear it on the next tutorial and let you know what I think about it. And I like this. I have pretty long eyelashes. I'm just doing too much right now with all this eyelash mascara. Just trying to extend my eyelashes. That way you can see how good they are. This brand. So. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set it. And what I set it with is the Max Fix Plus. And this is like multi-use. And to me, I feel like if I could use it for more than one thing, then I'm all about it. So I spray it multiple times on my face and I get it to set in. And while waiting to set in, usually what I use for my brows, I use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in chocolate. That's what I use to get my, beat eyebrows. But we're going to work. We don't got time. I'm good to go. I went to the, the eyebrow lady, and she hooked me up. So what I'm gonna do is just, my camera kind of went dead. Sorry. So what I was saying was, before I was really interrupted by Sony. So I set in my brows. And I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, the setting gel for the brows. Usually, there it is. So it comes with the brush if you buy the kit. But I got this one and I didn't get the kit. I don't know why. But this is like 18 bucks. This one I think is like 20 something dollars, $25, $28, not sure. This is like $15 to $20, not sure. But if you have another brand, you're like, you know what, I like what I'm using, then do you, boo, right? But this brush comes with the angle brush that helps you line it, and it comes with a spoolie, which is kind of like a mascara brush, if you will. So I use that all the time to like fix my lashes, because sometimes they could be going everywhere and we don't like that. To me, I feel like your brows set off the way the rest of your face looks. You can have a beat face, but if your brows look like a unibrow, we can't go outside like that. I will not take you anywhere. You can't go anywhere with me like that. And if your brows look like you shaved them off and you just stenciled a line and you look like the M for McDonald's, we ain't going nowhere with that either. Do not do that to yourselves. Get somebody immediately who knows how to do them. So I did my brows. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a lip liner. So the lip liner I'm going to use is MAC, and this is Chestnut. And it's a darker brown. Usually I use like browns, nudes. I line my lip with it. And to me, I feel like the purpose of aligning lips is like when you coloring. When I was younger, I liked to outline in my coloring book before I color the inside. That's pretty much what you're doing with your lips. To me, I like to keep everything KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Not saying you're stupid, but the process of makeup should be simple. It's your face. You should know what you like. You should know how to compliment it. It's not my... Next thing I'm going to use is the Clinique Fuller Fig. And this is a chubby stick. It's a lipstick. It's a chubby stick. I like it. If I was trying to go a little bit more dramatic, maybe if I was wearing deltas or my dress blues, or if I'm wearing something a little bit more dressy in the military, if I'm going somewhere extra, I would probably wear like a maroon lipstick and lip liner, you know, going for that 4th Battalion Marine Corps spirit, you know. But if you're just wearing your Charlies, I feel like this is a good look for you. And it's simple, it's easy, you can't go wrong. Obviously you can't have earrings in, don't mind my earrings. Hair can't be down, it'd be in a flawless, flyaway free sock bun. Don't get it twisted, put some gel in that. We know you natural sisters, but it just don't work in the military. I'm sorry, but it don't work. Put some braids in it. If you want me to do an eyebrow tutorial or a full, flawless, going out on a date with your boo tutorial, I will definitely do that. Just put it in the comment section. I will do that for you. So, I don't have anything else. So, this is what I got. So this is your girl Glam GI, and Keep it glam, dolls. Bye.